We are going to use these today. I honestly hardly ever use gloves. I just feel like they're just an obstruction. But I'm gonna give it a try and see how it goes. Okay, these are quite cute. Look, they're pink. They are pink. You know, for some reason, as I grow older, pink is just becoming one of my favorite colors. Okay, there's something in here. Okay, I'm just starting to really love this color. It's just a happy color, if you ask me. Okay, I took the smallest size, extra small actually. That's how small my hands are. But then the reason is I just wanted gloves that really come and snug very tight on my hands, so that at least they feel like second skin instead of feeling like something foreign on my hands. I honestly battle when it comes to working around the garden with gloves. So let's see how it goes today. I hope it goes well. Then I'll be in with the crowd. The glove people. All right, let's start. I actually thought I got rid of snails in my garden. I had hideous number of snails. I honestly thought I got rid of snails, but look, there's just one that I'm showing you, but then this plastic has a lot of these things. Snails really love moist and warm conditions, so things like this are a breeding ground for snails. So even though I thought maybe somehow, somewhere I will reuse this plastic, I think I need to let it go, because it's just becoming a nice breeding ground for snails. There's nothing wrong with snails, but then too much of them really is not nice, and they are just a mess when it comes to plants. So I'm getting rid of these plastics. Okay. See what I mean? There is these guys, and they just slug their way around plants, and they just do funniness. By the time you catch on to them, they would have destroyed your garden. Not sure if it's focusing, but there we are. See that? Let's go, buddy. Let's go find you a better home in the dumpster somewhere. Ooh, I need to show you guys this. Okay, I'm going to focus my camera. I need to focus my camera so that you see the slug that I speak of. Let's see. You see, it's living behind this snot-like thing, and that's what it smears around your plants. Look how slimy this guy is. It's just a cute slimy something. Cute slimy something. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, clearly the gloves are coming in handy. Let me adjust my camera again. Hey, you see this content creating thing? I hope it shows. Okay. Bye bye, buddy. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye, buddy. Bye bye. Yesterday when I got myself the pair of, actually 2 pairs of these beautiful pink gloves, it didn't actually occur in my mind that they would be such a blessing for the work that I was doing today in the garden. And because I was actually clearing a lot of some of the branches, and they're quite thorny, so the gloves really came in handy. They really came in handy in protecting my hands. And funny enough, that's what I want to speak about today, protecting what matters. And the thing is, in the garden, there's times, when I have to put up barriers or to use protective measures to shield my plants. I think I have alluded to me creating the protective structures that I had to put on top of the patches in order to protect my plants from small pets that were just being a nuisance. And also, these things such as the harsh weather, of which eventually in due time we will get to sort that out. And there's also other threats, like I don't know if you have seen in the video, like the snails and the slugs, because those are just horrible for the garden. They play a vital role, don't get me wrong, because they actually help with eating up some of the insects that are not good for the plants, but then at the very same time they tend to smear the plants with their slimy stuff that just is not good for the plants. And similarly in life, there's things that we need to protect, and one of those things is our energy. You almost want to be on guard when it comes to protecting your energy. I'm thinking also our peace, protecting your time as well is quite crucial, and also just
protecting your boundaries, having boundaries. It's such a mismatched topic when you actually think about it, because in most cases when you speak of boundaries, it tends to have a very negative connotation, as if you just don't want to let anything or anyone in. But then it's just understanding that you putting up these, for lack of a better word, barriers to actually protect what matters to you. And the thing is, when we are not careful, these forces, these external forces that can actually drain us and leave us feeling depleted, and just like pets do the damage in the garden.
You see, old habits die very hard. I took these off when I was feeding my son and totally forgot. Thank God for the spiky things. They kind of reminded me to get these on again. So yeah.
Coming back to boundaries, I think of the list that I've alluded to above, which is your energy, your peace, your time, your space, and so forth. I just want to zoom in on boundaries, and I just would like to just put this out and say, when you actually think about it, setting boundaries is an act of self-care. And it's also about just recognizing what's most important to you and taking the steps to protect it. And whether it's saying no to things that don't serve you, limiting your exposure to negativity, or just prioritizing time for yourself. Protecting your peace is quite essential for your well-being and growth. And the thing is, that saying that says you can't pour from an empty cup. It's just as a garden can't thrive on its being consistently under attack. So yeah, I just wanted to I know I'm just all over the place with what I'm saying, but I just wanted to just say it's okay, it is okay to prioritize yourself. Just like a gardener protects their plants so they can flourish, you also need to guard your energy and your time so that you can continue to grow and thrive. And by protecting what matters, you create the space for the things you value most to blossom in your life. Think about it. What is it that matters the most in your life? And what steps are you taking in order to just have that level of guard around those things? Yeah. Just wanted to speak on protecting what matters. Thank you.
Day 13 is done. I managed to clear the back of the patch just next to the compost bin. Soak it all in. It's definitely done. It looks much neater, and also I managed to gain another patch. Managed to gain this beautiful patch here, so I'm quite chuffed about that. Very, very chuffed. Look at the back of this patch. Definitely there could be more that can be planted, but then we will see if it does indeed happen that I run short of space. I can utilize the space to have some of the plants in here. And yeah, day 13 is super done. I am so chuffed, so chuffed about the whole thing. It's starting to nicely match with the rest of the page, and I'm very grateful for that. Also, what I have, while I was busy cleaning, I just realized that actually this could be the space that I pile up the bricks, but we'll see. But for now, this would do. These tires are empty. I'm going to use them. Alright, I'll pull you guys up just now. Day 13 is done. The only thing that's left now is for me to water my seedlings. I water seedlings twice a day, early in the morning and late in the afternoon, especially because it's very hot. It's not like it's a spring. It's almost like it's borderline summer, and it is scorching hot. I think for the past 2 days we've been hit with a heat wave, and yeah, it's super hot. Major lesson for today was these. I've never been a fan of using gloves when I work in the garden. Main reason is I just feel like they are just an obstruction. I need to touch things. But then somehow, I think this time around, honestly, I got myself gloves that held up to the task, and it was such a blessing in disguise because I actually got these yesterday. Even though I do have about 3 pairs of gloves, it's just they are a little bit big. They are not as comfortable as these ones. Like literally, these ones, it's like I've like literally just put on rubber skin on top of my hands, and they fit quite well, and to a point where I actually think I can actually even take out weeds with these. But then we'll see when I start clearing small weeds in the garden. And I'm just so grateful that yesterday when I was doing my rounds, running around and getting stuff, I actually got these as if I knew that they would come in handy today. So I am very much grateful for that. They have definitely changed my mind when it comes to using gloves in the garden. It's not that I didn't want to use gloves, it's just that they almost felt uncomfortable almost all the time. So these ones held to the T. I actually almost forgot that I had gloves on when I was working, so I'm very chuffed about this buy. I'm not promoting anyone, guys, but then if something is good, something is good. They are from Giola, a brand called Giola. Beautiful. They are super stretchy, and they just snug in perfectly, and the rubber part to them held on to actually helping when I was picking up the branches with the thorns. Amazing. I didn't feel a thing, and yeah, I'm just okay. I'll talk forever about these gloves, saying the very same thing over and over again. But then what I wanted to say is I feel like this was just a best buy, and of course they are pink. Yeah, so funny enough, I actually got myself two pairs, so I should be good. And if it does happen, I actually go out anytime soon, I'll definitely get myself more of these, because they went expensive at all. I think they were 19 rand, so it was honestly good buy. So yeah, day 13. I so wish day 19. Day 13 is done, and I am so happy about it. Seems like the garden is really starting to take shape. It's really starting to take shape, and I'm loving that. It's also so happened that the one part to the compost bin that still needed a concrete disc for my partner to cut, he managed to sort that out as well. So the only thing to do around the compost bin now is to get a form of a lid for on top so that you close it off nicely. The thing about compost bins is it works more ideal if it is closed off, if it's a closed off structure where you just open, put whatever rubble and your rubbish and your peels and everything, then water it maybe 2 times a week and just close it off, because it's the closing that actually helps generate the heat in order for the stuff in there to start decomposing. So that's the only thing that's left now, to actually put a lid on top. And around the compost as well, there's still a lot to do, because I need to also transfer the old compost into the new bin now. It's going to probably be a job that's going to last, I'm taking a wild guess here, I think it might actually last for 3 days, but then we'll see when we get to that. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed watching day 13, and I'm just loving the comments that everyone is sending, and I'm so thankful to everyone that has been really supporting me on this journey and watching my videos daily. Just after I post, I get views and I get comments, and it just it helps me to keep moving. It's just a beautiful feeling to know that somebody is as invested as I am on this journey. So I really appreciate that. And if you are new to my channel, I don't know when was the last time I actually made a call to action. If you are new to my channel, by all means, please do subscribe. And if you do enjoy this kind of content, do let me know, so that we can keep growing together. I'm having my water lemon. This is the lemon from my garden. Yeah, best things in life are for free. So yeah, guys, ice water on a hot day, it's like a match made in heaven. In any case, thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys on day 14 tomorrow. Let me go and edit this video and upload. Love you all.